Actually, that gets tiring. Trey's at there yet, or his live's enough. Yeah, how's the police catch up? Not many chuds. I don't see any, but that doesn't mean they're not here. Yesterday, a lot of them were like filming from their windows and shit. I know Primetime Patriot said he would be here, but I don't know how true that is. He might have changed his mind. He might have just, didn't want to, but that's the only reading on like right-wing IM media I have. There are going to be at least 4 Chud streamers. Wait, is Jake going to come? Mal Contentment from Seattle is there, just started filming. Oh, cool. 4 Chud streamers on the way. Interesting. Do you know who? Do you have read? Do you have a read on who they may be in terms of Chud streamers? If anyone's just tuning in, I know I'm on woke, I think, but my name is Rose. My pronouns are she, her. This is the page pos_pass. Let me take my glasses off, they're fogged. Oh my god, this dude is so loud. I'm just trying to talk about friendly stuff with him. If he doesn't get the attention, he'll leave. Well, I mean, that's what they say about everything, but most of the time it isn't true. But this dude just, he runs away. Anyway, so, Seattle Protest Network, am I on there too? That's awesome. We've got 2 of 2. Oh, Adam, Saul, and Jared are coming out. Oh my god. I want to see them. I want to hang out with them. I really want to get some good footage there. I've been trying to catch up with Adam for a while. I caught up with Rosa, and I got a good interview with her for this leftist documentary I've been working on. I really want to catch up with Adam and talk to him about some stuff. Aside from that, though, this is Tacoma. We are waiting for the Piggy Department to show up. This is a protest against police brutality because if you were not filled in, yesterday a Tacoma Piggy rammed his car into a crowd of people, injuring one so severely that he is currently in the hospital suffering with internal bleeding. I tried to post it before, but it wouldn't do the channel moderation settings. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I think it's just trying to prevent people from promoting Chud streamers and stuff in here, but I think Primetime Patriot might be here. Are you Rose Red? I am. Hi. Hello. That's me. Heart emoji. I got one hand off, so it's even cooler. Patrick thinks he's a girl. Actually, see, this is don't ban yet. Mods, don't ban yet. See, I just want to use this as a teaching experience because a lot of people don't understand that the ignorance, the hatred that these people breed. See, it's because the school system in America is so underfunded that people like this guy who just said, the fat ginger who thinks he's a girl, see, that's from ignorance because they don't understand the difference between gender and sex, and that ignorance leads to hatred, and hatred leads to anger, and then the people who do this will go out and attack people because they don't know any better. Ignorance leads to bigotry, ignorance leads to hate, hate leads to anger, anger leads to violence, ignorance leads to fear, that fear leads to violence, and we need to teach these people better. So, yeah, if you want to call me a fat ginger who thinks he's a girl, that's fine, but it's just more evidence that the education system has failed you. That's fine. You can ban now if you want, Chud. I mean, you can ban the Chud now if you want. I just want to get that across. So we are up here on the parking garage right now. Hi, first time I've seen your streams. Seen you on Rosa. So glad I found you. Stay safe, sweetie. Aw, thank you. Rosa is a great pal. I can't wait to stream some stuff.
The post that people got what they deserved, and he actually thumbs upped it. And he was also complaining how the Washington State Police recently gave him a ticket for driving without a license. All this is on his Facebook page. So,
hey Mal,
hey, what's up, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It's a pretty big thing for Tacoma, right?
This is a big thing for Tacoma, yeah. Absolutely. So that's what we know about Matthew. The Tacoma Police Department is having I'm looking for a cable right now. That's why I'm hesitating. The Tacoma Police Department has Pierce County investigating this. They handed that off, and the officer is not named. but has been placed on leave during the investigation. One of the questions that has not, I don't know if it's been asked, it sure hasn't been answered, which is, where's the dash cam video? And are we going to see a dash cam video? Or will this be one of these cases where the dash cam video magically disappeared or didn't work or wasn't turned on? The other thing that was happening last night is there were attempts to politicize what was happening. Up on our story on Malcontent News, we have a pretty repugnant tweet from Katie Davis Court up there saying that people deserved it. Andy No sent out a flyer kind of calling for the chuds to come here and break things up. And to otherwise try to discredit people, because Andy knows, like, trying to turn this into some kind of Black Lives Matter thing, which that's not what this is about. This is about accountability.
Why this isn't about Black Lives Matter?
Well, because it's about police accountability. I mean, there's a bigger thing here going on than just about Black Lives Matter for this particular protest.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So this is a lot more about police accountability, and because of the stuff that happened yesterday.
Ask you, so when it comes to police accountability, what's the main reason why we need, quote unquote, this imaginary police accountability?
What do you mean by imaginary?
Because I believe you said this isn't about Black lives. I think
no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Okay,
I said this particular protest is not about Black Lives Matter, and wait.
Are you white?
Wait.
Are you white?
I am as white as they come.
Okay, then shut the fuck up, you cuck.
Well, there you go, folks. Not everybody's going to be a fan. As I was saying, this doesn't have to do, this particular protest, with Black Lives Matter.
Well, why do you feel that police accountability is divorced from Black Lives Matter? Don't you think that they're kind of like intrinsically intertwined?
They are absolutely intertwined, but there's a bigger picture that's going on in this particular protest. Black leaders of Tacoma pulled out of this protest. That's on Twitter.
Yeah, but
They pulled out.
safety issues.
They pulled out because of safety issues, and they flat out said that as Black people, they are exhausted, they have to account for their own safety, and this is a bigger picture. I'm paraphrasing, but that's coming from Black leadership here in Tacoma. So I'm just echoing what Black leadership is saying.
I just want to clarify, the danger they're afraid of is the police.
I understand the danger that they're facing. Believe me, I understand.
Okay, I mean, you sound kind of defensive, I'm just telling you.
Renee, how are you?
Good.
I'm surprised you came down. I thought you weren't coming.
Well, just don't tell the boss.
What's that?
Don't tell the boss. I had a headache. It's just so crazy. But I thought fresh air. We get rid of it.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Matthew is here stirring the pot.
Oh, great. We love his attendance. You have to give him something for his
What's that?
his dedication. You have to appreciate his dedication.
He is dedicated to whatever cause it
no
is.
one really knows, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. He is dedicated to whatever cause it is.
Mark with us. And if you look, it's a different face.
Well, I just want to clarify, we're here for Black lives. So that's what the reason that we're here for.
Okay.
So it's okay if you feel differently, but we feel that police accountability is for the purpose of saving Black lives because no one else's lives are at risk.
Fair enough.
So we just really want to put that on record because the way it's being reported is really important.
Okay. I don't disagree with any of that.
I don't think that you disagree. I'm just telling you, like, you know, you don't have to be fragile about it.
That boy with a of Jesus Christ.
And here's Matthew.
It was slain before the foundation of the world.
Di is yes, or D is yes. She is white. I know where you're going with that question. Hey, wait, what's this sign say here? Trained cops. Well, they don't want to be seeing their sign.
He's resurrecting me. He walked out. The resurrecting King is resurrecting me.
How many police officers
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
You know, like how many armed servicemen?
He's the hey, Brother Darren, how you doing? I love you. I love you, Brother Darren.
Can you get a picture of her sign? Because she doesn't want me getting a picture of it.
Oh, yeah, I do have a picture.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. It's a friendly welcome to Tacoma, Heather. Yeah, you know, people are like, first of all, there's more people than, I'll do a slow pan here. There's more people here than you think. And there's definitely more people that are trickling in. There's a fair number of people, if I pan over this way, that are up over here. I mean, basically I'm about in the center, and like essentially there's 360 degrees of people here. Where are the cops? It is pointed at the building. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, there's a lot of tension. Malcontent Matango, Malcontent News. Thank you. Actually, I think I just saw a spot I can head to. What's up?
How you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ, amen. Whoever's watching this.
So what I can't figure out is what I was trying to figure out is like, Matthew was like big time in the spotlight, like literally in a spotlight. And I was trying to figure out who was spotlighting him, but I couldn't tell.
The dude that was at Cal Anderson?
Yeah, well, it depends which dude.
Cool.
There are a lot of dudes in Cal Anderson. I'm malcontent.
Yeah.
As I said, it's level of, like, I don't know. It's definitely a weird atmosphere, I'll tell you that. I don't know how else to put it. It's a weird atmosphere tonight. So I'm just turning this over here. Okay, they're starting to move the construction barriers. I was just going to say that the road, like across from here, is already closed for construction, but they're starting to move those construction barriers now.
Endured the cross, despising the shame.
It's not as good a shot as I thought it was going to be. There we go.
Of the Father in heaven. Angels and authorities, principalities.
The other thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera up.
All things are subjected unto Jesus.
It's well, here's Matthew grabbing a construction barricade. So I don't know. Well, he just pulled it out of the street. I've actually never seen Matthew assert himself to this level. And I really have never seen Matthew assert himself to this level, so it's this is kind of interesting. It's not every day Matthew becomes like the story, so. Thank you, mods. I saw that. Thank you. Bear with me here for a second. I gotta clean a camera lens.
From the glory of his power! Christ is stronger than any laser!
Is this 10th or 8th? Or this is,
you're looking at 8th and MLK is a block that way.
So this is 9th?
This is 9th. Commerce.
9th of Commerce. I couldn't find the sign.
It's going to be Pacific that way.
Got it. All right. When I get quiet, generally what's happening is I'm dealing with another camera or I'm trying to get some tweets out. So for those of you who are just tuning in, we are live. We are in Tacoma at a protest that is formed, a planned protest over the striking of multiple pedestrians by a Tacoma Police Department cruiser yesterday evening, a little bit more than 24 hours ago. Yeah.
It's Adam.
Hey, Adam, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a long time.
We got Mal over here.
We were. Hey, how you doing, dude? Wow, the gang's all here.
Yep.
We were sharing you a couple of nights ago down in PD. Man, it's been.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's insane down there in PDX.
Yeah, they almost took my head off last night.
They took mine off Wednesday. I got
Oh, whoa!
tongue round right to the side of the head.
Man, it's just like election night, right? Is that was like an hour straight?
Yeah.
Like just, and they were
Yeah,
using like
January 28th.
really ancient
Yeah,
munitions.
It was crazy. I said, it was like 15, 20 minutes of just like
Yeah, nonstop.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There were
I
like
remember.
people running out with backpacks with more grenades in there for them and shit.
Yeah, I remember because when we first started going to ICE back in like June, July, they'd like come out and gas for like maybe 3-4 minutes and then go back in and be like back and forth. Now they wait like an hour and then we'll come out and gas for like 20-25 minutes straight.
Well, they're probably trying to get their licks in before the new administration takes their
It's
toys
like, how much
away.
gas can we fill
Yeah.
Donald Trump wasn't going to restrict them. They knew that. But
Right.
like there might,
I mean, at some point there has to be some sort of like restriction on that. Like they're using a crop dusting gun or like fumigator as a weapon for tear gas. Like,
Yeah.
the manufacturer even said that's not what it's used for. Like,
yeah, it's gnarly what they're using it for. Although I heard, was it 2 nights ago they came out and used it? It was just blowing back on their own line.
yeah, it was like did a big circle. But,
Well, Matthew's, Jesus Christ, man. It's Matthew. He's this religious.
oh yeah. Okay.
I swear to God, all the streamers should just like chip in for like a bail fund for somebody to just one day. It's like, it's okay. Streamers are bailing you out. We got your back. We're not doing anything to you, bro. Anyway, he's actually been the most aggressive I've ever seen him tonight. When they were blocking the road here, Matthew was actually walking.
He was pretty aggressive in Olympia about a week ago, too.
Well, he got arrested in Olympia.
Yeah.
The bastards let him out. God damn it. It's funny how it works. The chuds complain about him, he gets arrested. Here, he's exercising his rights. How you been otherwise?
All right, my throat has been like all dry since that like
Yeah.
thing.
So it looks like more people are coming out. It looks like because the feds are, right, it looks like you're in that cycle in Portland of the feds are acting crazy, so now more people are coming out again.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely brought bigger crowds out.
It's
really
amazing how it works.
Really, ever since MLK Day, there's been a growing crowd almost every single protest.
I got to get back down there sometime.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, the one time you came down for ice, it was pretty small that night, wasn't it?
The one night I came down for ice, it was totally tame. Like nothing happened at all.
Oh, really?
Then I was down there, of course, 926, and you know the chuds went to the mall.
Yeah, the DHS has been absolutely brutal this last week.
Yeah.
Insanely.
Well, just watch it again. I think we had yours up on share.
Yeah.
And it was like we were like my mod team and I, because I wasn't out, we were just talking. We're just like, holy shit, because it was just endless, and it wasn't just like boom, ting, ting, ting from the top, but like the pepper ball guns. It was just like
Yeah, you can just hear them.
it sounded like friggin' machine gun fire going. It was crazy. So was this like a 40 mil? Was this 40?
Yeah, it was 40 millimeter. They shot it bounced probably about there and right up and hit me in the head.
Ugh. That's why you need a brain bucket.
I had someone order me one. I got it right here.
Yeah, I want to know whose idea it was, like who proposed the idea of using that fumigator on protesters.
I know, totally.
And they were just like, yeah, okay, let's do it. Fuck it. $1,500, let's buy one.
It's just.
My time to judge the earth with righteousness.
Shut up, Matthew.
I'm like barely in the mood to tolerate him tonight, so.
Base in my eye or something.
Well, the other thing I was reading is like there was so much tear gas and so intense, and people were sick for like a full day afterwards.
Yeah, the day after I got hit, there's like 9 people hospitalized that night. 2 people had concussions, and 3 people woke up the next day coughing up blood.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's because from the outdated munitions.
Yep. Yeah,
that's causing that.
They had munitions labeled all the way back to 2007.
I saw that. I saw the one picture.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
All right, Trey, we'll see you soon.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later. We're kind of in a little press corner almost, you could say. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay.
That's what's wrong with churches now. Pastors are worried about their tithe. They're not worried about the cross.
That's the light.
They're not worried about the cross. They're worried about collecting their tithe money.
I have
you beat me because you're taller than me. But you know what? I can still break all your
That's
shit.
the problem with pastors in the churches now. They won't preach the shed blood of the Lamb. Because they know that the offense of the cross, well, it's offensive. They know that people don't want to hear the message of the cross. Because the cross means that I'm going to serve the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm going to lay down my life at the foot of the cross. I'm going to give up my sins. I'm going to stop my fornication and my drunkenness.
Oh, Matthew, just give it a rest, bro.
Yeah, he moved real quick. Protect me from that.
So for those of you just tuning in, I can see the smoke and I can smell something, barely, but I can't actually see what is burning, but I can just see that something is burning. So you're in this situation or position where you can see what I can't see. And then because I'm double masked because of this new COVID variant, I can only just get a tiny little whiff. So I have no idea.
My friend wants to know where you're streaming to.
Malcontent News.
Malcontent
News.
Malcontent. Okay.
Yep.
Got you. Cool. Thank you.
Well, that's the news site, but we're on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube.
Got you.
God damn it. Delete. Yes.
Good for at least 40 hours.
piece of that. I hope you didn't get that on live stream.
What's that?
I just said something. I hope you didn't get on live stream.
No, probably not, because if I couldn't hear it, the microphone didn't hear it.
Basically, I was saying, I need
Hey.
to use the leaders now.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you again.
You too.
Welcome to Tacoma.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been to Tacoma, but I've never gone over to Tesla before, so.
It's weird.
I heard that people can be smashing with cameras here.
They're mega paranoid.
It's how it is in Portland now too.
It's kind of, yeah, I was just gonna say, it's kind of Portland-esque here. So it's funny, I've got people coming up to me, oh, I'm so glad you're here. And I've literally had people come up and threaten me, like 10 seconds later. So I'm sure you get a lot of that too, because you're such a well-known face there.
Well, most people know who I am, and I'm pretty good about not getting faces, so they
Right.
I still have people coming up and they're like, what are you filming for? So
Yeah, I've been asked a lot of that. And again, this is, as you know, the poll does a good job of your overhead. I mean, if somebody kind of walks up and looks right at it, but, it's the same thing. If someone's walking up to you and they're like, hey, don't be, and they're like basically looking at your camera, yelling at you, don't film me.
my identity. I'm going to get right in front of your camera.
Maybe if you came from the side and told me that. Well, I'm glad you're up here. Be safe. No, what were you going to ask? I'm sorry.
Do you usually film here?
I've been down here a few times, like over the summer. We've been following the Manny Ellis story because that's that's close, and we've been following, although it's not Tacoma, the Jesse Saray story, because that's down in Auburn. So there'll be times when there's stuff been going on with Jesse Saray, and then multitask the trip, like go to Cannes or go to Orban and then shoot down here. So.
Do you think that they're more hating of cameras here than in Seattle?
Definitely, of what I've.
Okay, yeah, because when we went to Seattle, like that.
That was a few months ago, right?
A fellow live streamer was kicked out, which you were there, so you remember.
Yeah.
And like they didn't want us filming. Like the protesters would ask, like, "Oh, don't film this."
Yep.
So then we would just leave for a second.
Yep.
So I think that's a better way to go about it. It makes me feel a little bit safer.
Yeah.
There's. And then people are like, "Oh, like don't let the protesters tell you what to do." I'm like, I would much rather them do that than smash my camera.
Yeah, totally. And there's been, just like in Portland, right? There's been kind of some schisms and cracks in the different organizations in Seattle right now. And I think things are at a little bit of a reset. But the other thing that's going on in Seattle, tons of people have moved to mutual aid and unhomed reach out and homeless advocacy. And so there's a lot of that now. And so they're not necessarily doing street protests anymore.
They're doing more mutual aid.
They're doing more mutual aid, yeah.
That's a good next step.
It is a good next step. But this was messed up, what happened here last night. That was disgusting. Yeah.
Somebody, if you don't know, there were protesters in front of a small group, and the police officer ran just went straight through.
It basically looks like he panicked.
Yeah, he panicked and was like, I need to get out of here. But I feel like it would have been easier to maybe jump out your car and run. I mean,
There was nobody behind him. The video from that shot, there's a video that just some random person shot from the passenger side, and you can see very clearly there was nobody behind. He actually backed up about 3 feet. And the other thing that a lot of people have said, if he had just rolled at like 3 or 5 miles an hour, right, people would have moved because physics would have taken over at some point, and people would have started getting out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, he just sped through. So he either panicked or he was angry and
Right. Well, I want to know, is there a dash cam video? I want to know why the mainstream media isn't asking that question. And if there is a dash cam video, when are we going to see it? And the other thing I want to know is, they haven't released the name. Of course. The officer's name's out?
No, the person who ran over.
There are 2 people.
Okay, but the person who was badly injured.
I don't have that name, but you very well may have it.
Somebody said it was to be on something. I don't remember that.
The
I
person.
didn't want to post it because I wasn't sure if it was correct. Because I went and checked all the articles and they didn't put out any names yet.
Right.
And it's probably because the family, maybe the family hasn't given me okay to put the names out and post it.
I want to get this person's name right, so I'm pulling up our news story.
I also don't want to post it if they didn't want to. So.
Yeah, Matthew Harrington, he's self-identified on his Facebook page, all public out in the open, that he was the person that he was hit and the lightly injured person. So, and he put it out on his Facebook page either very early in the morning or very late last night.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, his name is Matthew Harrington.
I don't know why they never.
And he kind of looks like a chud when you look at his Facebook page.
He was a protester there.
Well, it wasn't even a, drifting essentially. They call it a sideshow, but they're doing donuts and drifting the cars out. And the whole intersection here was blocked. People called 911 and complained. The police came in, so they weren't protesters. It's just
Civilians.
just people doing stuff, right? And I'm not going to editorialize on whether I think it was. I'm not going to editorialize beyond that. It's people doing a sideshow. It looked like the police officer was just trying to get into the intersection. People kind of started moving it around their car, and I'm really simplifying it. They panicked. I can show you the video if you haven't seen the video.
I watched the video.
Oh, okay. Oh, totally. Yeah. And he kind of went extra slow with the rear tire. It's really horrible, right? It's just like, ah.
That they're going to be okay. But still, we need some accountability here.
Trying to get a picture for Twitter, and every time I'm like doing like someone like I was like, oh good, there's all these umbrellas, let me get it. They literally just turned around. Oh, don't stop turning around, bro. Hey. I don't know. Let's see here.
At least our religious guy is farther
We will continue to declare.
Hey, someone should put this guy on those like old school
Yeah. Oh shit.
Praise God. Praise the name of the Lord. Hand up the Lord.
Oh wow. It's quite the burn here.
We're resisting the right ways of truth. Jesus Christ. Continually reject it.
So what's going on? There's a little bit, I guess it's a trash fire that's been set at a blocked intersection. There is no apparent police presence at this time. There's no police behind. Well, what was that? I'm not sure what that was. It wasn't a firework or whatever. Hey, we were sharing your stream last night.
Oh, wait.
We love you.
Oh, thank you. My name's Rose. Well,
I know, Rose, yes.
What's up with you?
We're here for the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Doing the same thing.
Yeah, I was just hanging out with Carissa earlier.
We were just talking with her a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
So Malcontents, we're here with Rose. We were sharing Rose's stream last night through Seattle Protest Network.
Yes, that is me.
And we were loving your we've never seen your stream before. We were just loving your coverage.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, I've been doing undercover work in like Chud spaces for the past like 6 months. Like really scary shit, but like getting like, you know, talking to them, seeing what their like real views are. And then I was hanging out with Rosa, and she was like, I don't know, if you're done, you should just start streaming. And I was like, okay, hell yeah, let's do it.
Well, you're a natural at it.
Thank you. Stay safe out there.
Yeah. So I was just starting, but then Rose popped over, so we had this little side conversation. That was just like a piece of PVC that landed on the ground here. That's all. So right now, like if I turn here, there's a pretty large group of people now that has formed. There are people that are still down in the park, and then there's people that are continuing up the hill towards 9th. And we're easily over 100 people now, and there's this fire. I turn over here. There is this fire that is burning, and my hands are so cold. It's flipping cold. And the pole is cold. I've been thinking to myself, like, I need to get like a pool noodle so I have something I can hold on to with a little insulation or something. Yes, Rose is Pass on Twitch, and we adore Rose. They are somebody worth following when they're streaming, and they definitely have their pulse on the Tacoma scene. I actually wasn't aware, that there was like a dedicated, fantabulous streamer here in Tacoma. Hey. I'm seeing a lot of old familiar faces. That's why you hear me every now and then going like, hey, and there's definitely I did hear somebody behind me, which is also part of the reason why I moved, that said, fuck Antifa. There's just a couple of people there. And so what's happened is there's probably some chuds that are like on this closed street behind me. And it looks like there is a march starting. And so we're going to go ahead and follow the march. And we'll stick to the rear as we do, because that generally protects identities. And if there's a car brigade, we'll put ourselves between the car brigade and the tail gunners, so to speak.
Hey, they're not going back to the shop though, at least.
Jesus loves you. Come on! Stop this!
All right, be safe. All right, we're good.
Okay, he's not undercover. He's just fucking.
Yeah, I just didn't like that group come this way and you guys have the camera. I don't want them to start anything.
No. Hey, that's exactly why I'm glad you're here.
Stick together, just stick together. That's always happening, man. For one nigga. Hey, bro.
We got police lights up front.
Yeah, the cops are up there.
Well, the auto club is here.
Talk about a fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, you don't have this in Portland.
No, we do not.
When I was in Seattle, I kind of got a little bit of it. You guys got some hills, those cops. I was kind of impressed how they ride the bikes of those.
Yeah.
So it's 10 speeds.
We did one night, ENDD. It was just a punishment march for the bike cops. They moved as fast as they could, and they went up the steepest hills they could possibly find to torture the bike cops. That was a workout. Woo! That was Adam we were talking to. So you can probably see it better than me with the police up the hill. You know, people said that Tacoma's hills were worse. And I was like, nah, they gotta be worse than Seattle. Whoever told me Tacoma's hills were worse was telling the truth.
Right, it's hell out here.
All right. Okay.
We got someone with a gun pulling up.
How's everybody in chat tonight? Staying warm? We're certainly not.
Let's go, son. Get that guy right there. Get that guy in the Mariners gear. He's going around spray paint and shit.
Dan's gonna go follow. I'm confused on which one of them was the chud.
Yeah, I know. Like I heard someone was a gun over there, and then like the guys.
Yeah, the dude spray painted the street and then like walked away. And this random dude was following up in the apartment.
Hope someone's speeding up here.
I would. It's definitely a little weird tonight. There's a weird energy here. That is for sure.
I don't want to like come bug with me and think I'm filming their face or something.
Yeah, that's. It's funny you just said that because I literally just turned the camera for the same reason. But we're moving again. You know, the other thing I just realized is, you know, I'm walking on unfamiliar streets. I really have to pay attention for power lines. All right, so the group are there's a little bit of debate on which direction they're going, and I don't want to catch faces or.
I walked that far and uphill.
It's a little bit of a tough environment because I'm almost back to the wall, but there's kind of people almost 360 degrees. It's not intentional. There seems to be some debate on which direction they're going. And so I think I may have been one of these situations where I was towards the back and have inadvertently ended up at the front. So the tire squealing you're hearing is as the intersection is blocked, some people are driving in. They're finding the intersection blocked and they're turning away. If I point up the hill here, hopefully you can see, because I put a tilt on the camera, and I don't know if I put too much tilt. Actually, there's a ton of delay tonight. But you should be able to see the police lights up there, and I'm under the impression that they are, I think that's the access to the interstate up there, and I think that's what they're blocking. You could probably just see it. It's going all right. Right now, at the moment, you know everything that I know. We're at South Tacoma and 9th. If people are like, don't be, I'm pretty sure the McDonald's at this intersection is pretty significant. Okay, know where people are. But again, there seems to be debate on which direction that the march is headed. And so there's still a group that wants to go right. There's another group that wants to go left. And it does look like they figured out which way they're going. So, moving back to the pack again. And there are a lot of chuds. I don't know if you heard somebody go, wow, there's a lot of chuds. There are a lot of chuds following along.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. Tools is the oppressor right there. Aladdin. Tools is the oppressor. Oh, okay. I guess it's not ACAB then. Okay. For sure. I'm up here.
There is a ID on the police officer who hit the pedestrians yesterday. His name is Quant Phan. He is a 30-year veteran of the police force, and he is a few months away from retirement.
Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah.
So it looks like, again, what I'm going to do is this, because people are kind of wandering, and I'm trying to be sensitive because not a lot of. Oh my God, I was just talking about you last night. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
That's a total plate of shrimp moment. How are you doing?
I'm good. You?
Good. Are you doing mutual aid stuff or?
No, not really. Slowed down on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because I want to do something different, you know. So
yeah.
It's a while out. I guess actually I am still doing mutual aid, but like it's not, I guess, really considered mutual aid because I guess like they're like more charity, like it's redistribution of wealth.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So, but it's pretty cool, you know. Like it's called Ujoma Food Circle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to do Marcus Henderson. Yeah, that's a really good team.
Excellent.
You know?
Excellent.
So it's really exciting. They're doing a food box drive right now.
Well, there's so much need, right?
Yeah,
there's so
exactly.
much friggin' need.
Need all over, you know. So, but this is pretty cool. They got good numbers. And
yeah, I would say 150 or 200 is what it kind of looks like to me.
Yeah.
And I think they're still trying to. I literally pointing because like people are going. And I don't, I'm trying not to get faces, but everyone's like, oh, let's go there. And then I'll turn around.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of hard. Yeah.
So it's been a real tough environment to film tonight, but it's good seeing you, man. I was just wondering where you were. Seriously, I was talking to somebody else from back. I can't believe I'm saying back in the day, but I was just talking to someone from back in the day and going, hey, I hadn't seen anything. They hadn't seen you in a while either, so it's good to see you. You look good. One of the most fascinating people. Well, things have taken a turn. If you're like, why aren't you showing it? It's because things may go bad for me if I show it. But there's actually some debate going on about to do that or not do that. So actually, there's some people admonishing the people for doing what's going on back there. What I'm going to do, because there's some groups that have splintered off, and it's just kind of wanted what's going on, and the group is unpredictable. So what's happened is the group is splintered off from behind, and some people have tightened up. You know, and again, just because we film it doesn't mean we support it or condone it. But there is property destruction that is going on. What I don't know, the thing is like, right, this isn't my town, so I'm not. And what's going on, right? There's some people are cheering, some people are yelling to stop. So there is a lot of diversity of tactics going on. But there's about 200-ish people here, and you know, my guess is Tacoma PD is not going to let this go on much longer. Would just be my guess. Renee, how you doing?
Oh, good. Hi.
Hi.
I'm not sure what's happening, but I think the police will come by soon.
That's what I just said. I don't, you know, this won't go on long now. They're going to come in, and they're going to come in hard.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we have a few anarchists tonight.
Stick close.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. So again, if people are like, why aren't you showing it? It's because of my own safety. It's a very volatile scene right now. It is really tense. This is actually one of the most aggressive crowds I have seen going back to, like, you know, May or June.
Targets are just targeting things indiscriminately. It looks like indiscriminately.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too, that that's what I was trying to figure out. Right. And I'm talking to Renee, our field producer. What the other thing is, you know, Renee and I aren't necessarily familiar with Tacoma, so we don't know, are there specific connections to any of that, or it may appear random to us, but there may be some method to it. So, but it does just look random. Hello. So that person that was talking, saying stop that, was the person that I was talking to earlier about, like, saying one of my favorite people that was in one of the protest groups in Seattle. He's a super fascinating dude. I would love to interview him, but I know he won't do it. So, and it's a shame. He has an amazing story. He's an amazing guy. And I'm glad he's here, because I know I'll have my 6 and Renee's. You know, if you like independent media, please like, share, and follow. You know, we stick our necks out sometimes, and we're sticking them out tonight. You know, I always say, spam those hearts to show your appreciation, your mods and admins. You know, you go ahead and spam some of those hearts for me too tonight. I am really surprised. Renee and I both would have figured the police would have appeared by now. So, really, really surprised. Okay. What you're hearing is trash cans, construction barriers being moved into the road. Are they still debating where to go now, or? So I'm just moving to be inside the car brigade because there are a lot of chuds that are following around. So it's a really, really complex and dynamic scene. And it's tense.
Not like anybody else about to be posted outside of random. Right, in the middle of the night,
And it's really, really hard. You know, I'm really trying not to show faces, and it's really, really hard. I think that you have people, you know, in block who are experienced, then you have some other people that are just here out of support for the march. The group stops. But it doesn't stay tight. People kind of fan out in different directions. I mean, it's like, like I'm here and I turned the camera not to show the group, and now I'm looking on the feed, and it's like, great, I'm showing it's just a really, really tough environment to stream in tonight. If you're just tuning in, we're live, we're in Tacoma. This is a protest. There seems to be a diversity of missions and a diversity of tactics, and we have seen this with other protests in the last couple of weeks in the Pacific Northwest. But there seems to be, again, kind of a diversity of reasons why people are here and a diversity in tactics and what people are doing here. And so in marching through, there were a number of windows that were broken, and we then tried to kind of tighten up a little closer with the group, because we generally try to hang at the back, like right with the car brigade and the medics. Those of you who are familiar with pole cam know that that's like one of the best possible spots. It balances our personal safety with protecting identities. The car brigade is keeping a pretty tight cordon on the rear. And on the other side of the car brigade, there's a fair number of chuds that are kind of following this group. So, again, what people may be familiar with if they watch my streams in the past, if the car brigade is keeping tight with the group, I may walk intermixed with the car brigade. So like literally just between a couple of cars. And just kind of be like, hey, I'm on your left, or hey, I'm on your right. But between the groups that are breaking off in the back and then the chuds that are kind of pushing into them, I'm not getting warm, fuzzy feelings being, in the backpack. So I've just pulled in a little tighter. But I'm damn glad that there's some familiar faces here. There was a fair, when windows were breaking and stuff, there were some people that were saying stop. There were other people that were cheering. As this kind of continued through the march, there seemed to be more and more of, hey, don't do that. And what I don't know is if that group that splittered off, where they're at, or if they've re-blended into this group here. But right now things are calmer. And the funky factor, sorry, Omari. I always give credit to Omari for the funky factor. The funky factor's gone down a little bit. Like I would have put it at like a 6, which funky factor 6 is like, this is just gonna go sideways at any second. And it feels like we're kind of back to a 3 or a 4. I will say, I don't know if Tacoma PD is standing back because of the nature of the incident yesterday. I've been told Tacoma doesn't roll this way, meaning I've been told Tacoma police are pretty aggressive. If we were in Seattle, the hammer would have come down a long time ago. Hey, how's it going?
Going all right. Just a heads up. Just hearing reports that stuff showing up on screens.
Okay, I'm really trying. I'm really
I
trying.
hear ya. Some people are getting mad.
Okay.
but you know.
Yeah.
We look out for each other.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, this is why I'm staying. This is why I'm trying to stay to the back.
I feel ya.
When you guys stop, I'm turning and trying to point the other way. I totally get it.
Come in right here with cars.
Okay. See, like, and this is like what I mean, right? They're like, no, you gotta speed it up. So.
It's hard at the back. I feel you.
No, but I get it. I really get it.
Appreciate you.
See, like right now, the car brigade isn't even 10 feet from the back of the group.
Y'all love cops? Then get out of your homes and into the streets!
Yeah, this is tough. All right, the car brigade is definitely backed off on the group. It is really tight, meaning the cars. This is giving me some room to operate. Yeah, it sure looks like it. I don't know, but it sure looks like it to me. God damn it. I don't know if it's the city jail or Pierce County jail or... See, like here's something like so there's literally like, I guess the best way to put it is like, right, getting like, don't film, don't film, don't film. I don't know if you caught that, like a person's turning around saying, they're having their person, essentially, they're doing their Instagram moment. And as streamers, we get so frustrated when we see this stuff. So we're here, you know, there's a chud that's kind of circling around.
6 men in the fucking cars. I know the fuck I'm talking about. Don't fucking trust me. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And the group is moving again.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. It's weird. It's weird. Huh?
Being in their city or?
No, just this is.
Yeah, it's definitely autonomous. They got the autonomous thing going on.
It's just yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a blob, like an amoeba, right? Just.
Right.
It's like there's 20 different agendas and 20 different ideas.
Right. Exactly. I'm getting it.
So we've got some police presence now. PPD is making their presence known. Although right now at the moment, it just looks like one police. No, there's more.
Oh yeah, they finally moved. Bestiality is not for me. That's why I don't fuck with the police.
TPD has definitely made their presence known, and looks like the protest column is moving towards the police, and we're going to move to the front. I'd like to thank everybody who's following and joining us on Twitter tonight and Periscope. If you're watching us on Twitter or Periscope, be aware that I'm navigating for trees. Be aware if you're, I'm not turning the camera, I'm see trees. I'm navigating for trees. If you're watching us for the first time on Twitter or Periscope, be aware Twitter is shutting Periscope down on March 31. And we will, unless Twitter comes out with an API that supports Restream, we will cease broadcasting on Twitter. But we do broadcast on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So if you're watching us on Twitter tonight, you might just want to hop over to our Facebook page, Malcontent News, or our Twitch, Malcontent Batango, or YouTube, Malcontent Batango. And the police have driven off. Ha! So much for avoiding trees. Cable check, 1 second. I snagged a tree, got a cable check. I need to change my position. Oh, okay.
Bike cops are certainly out. I wonder how many of them have body cams. Now, if we go to our math earlier, if someone knows exactly how many bike cops are out right now, and you divide this out, and you all motherfuckers.
Yeah. So, you'll be able to see, well, you can see it now. I'll see it in about 30 seconds, but there is a line of bike officers that are now blocking the road. The main body of protesters are behind us. This woman who's screaming, she's been in Seattle, she's been in Portland. People in protest circles would definitely know her. But right now, they're, you know, the police are just, they're holding the line here, so to speak. I hate that term, but that's what they're doing. It's like one of those terms that's just become so used and abused, and it's just ick to say it, but that's the best way to describe what's going on at the moment. To give you an idea of geography, you know, the protesters are far enough behind, you're not going to see anybody's faces, and the light's not great. I'm just going to do a slow sweep, and I'm not going to pause. But I'm kind of in the middle. I would say that there's like a block between the police and the body of protesters. And so I'm kind of like smack dab in the middle of that. And I always tell like streamers and advice, don't get in no man's land. But right now this doesn't feel like no man's land because there is such a big gap. But it does kind of give you an idea of how far away it was. Actually, I'm literally, this is how much of a delay in the feed is. If people are, you're giving stuff away. I haven't even caught up to see the turn. That's all I'm going to say. I see more police lights coming.
Thank you for your service. Thank you, sir.
Nice work. You're doing great. Look great in those spandex. Yeah.
You should.
Don't arrest me because
they're
big fan. Big fan. Wait a minute. There's more riot cops coming. And most of these officers are not wearing masks. He's got goggles on, but no COVID masks whatsoever here. What are they aiming at me? This guy is just crossing his arms. Let's see what their riot line looks like.
I'm so confused as to what to do.
My condolences.
Stormtrooper number.
How many riot cops do you see? So
oh my
many.
God, like 50?
You ready to run? Ready to jump over this fence? Or this,
No, do you wanna, where do you want to go?
Ready to jump? Okay.
Where do you want to go? Seriously. I'm not going
it depends
down
if
there.
they
If you wanna
charge
go
me.
down there, I'll go.
It depends.
What's that mean?
Right now, right, there's definitely a lot more police moving in.
This might be their first time.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the people like sprinting up the street.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, they just deployed, like, they're working on a line of riot cops behind the bike cops.
Well, I just heard everybody run, oh shit, it's SWAT, and then because you...
Riot cops over here. 20 bike cops. Those arms crossed are making a big statement there. Great picture. Send me that. Run downhill. Should have been a Backstreet Boy. He's got the look.
Because you ran somebody over. I brought my ass down here to do what you don't do. Come on.
No, we're not labeled as press.
Okay.
Go downhill now. Now? I don't think I need to do that yet. But yeah, I'm right here. So yeah, we're gonna go down this way if they run after us, but huffing and puffing.
Hey Mods, if you are hearing this, can you go to my pinned comment and block everybody who laugh reacts the pinned comments? I even think
I'm gonna do something really quick. One
I even
second,
think
I'll
we
be
should block the
right
people that are
back.
laugh reacting too. Laugh react.
Yeah, just really trying to...
Their boys are still back there.
It's just tough. It's just
Thank you for that. That's only going self-preserve long enough to document. Get these street support.
What's your guys' stream?
Mine? TV. That's on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope. On Facebook, it's just ACTV.
Jameson, even Fox News called them pedestrians. So I don't know what to tell you. They were pedestrians. You could jump up and down and stomp your feet all day long and go, no, they weren't. Doesn't change the reality. You know, and there was a bunch of misinformation yesterday on this that was out. We have that at our story at malcontentnews.com. If you haven't...
They say respect First Amendment rights, while at the time, different protesters, myself and others, will get maced, will get assaulted and such, will get felonies committed against us, but nothing's ever done.
Right.
Second Amendment right, well, if the First Amendment isn't allowed, what is the Second Amendment? The right to bear arms. Now, people don't fully understand that. Right to bear arms and a right to organize a militia. Why? To protect against tyranny, because throughout human history, if you strip away the means of protection, weapons, etc., that's the first step towards tyranny. The founding fathers knew that.
How do you feel about militias? Because we've seen a lot more of that this year than we have in a long time.
There are always militias.
Right.
And there's a lot of them. There haven't really truly been militia activity. There haven't truly been militias. If there were, like, they talk about the Capitol and DC, oh, it was so no, that wasn't an insurgency.
Right.
They either wouldn't have allowed it. There are military and federal troops all over DC, the DC area.
Right.
If they were really threatened, you think congressmen and senators would have been in the Capitol building? And an insurgency is funny.
You know, if you haven't shared this, if you haven't retweeted this, you know, that's how you help us grow. So please share, retweet, like, follow, subscribe. All those things help us grow and help us keep independent media independent. And I know that we have a lot of people on our Periscope tonight. Occasionally, it's really weird, right? Because sometimes we'll see some comment, right? Like maybe it's like on YouTube, like, haha, leave people watching, why are you doing this? And we might have like 1,000 people watching on Twitch. And then we'll do a stream a week later. There's like 400 people on YouTube and 5 people on Twitch. There's like no rhyme or reason. But I do know that we got a lot of people watching on Periscope and Twitter tonight. That hasn't happened in a while, so welcome. And as I had called out, Twitter is shutting down Periscope. There's nothing we can do about that. That'll be at the end of March. And so we will continue to stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook when they pull the plug on Periscope, unless Twitter comes out with an API that works with Restream. And as they do that, we'll keep multicasting. Well, at least you know I'm not a chud.
I was like, I'm walking, I'm coming right now.
Careful, you don't, if you look at the camera at the same time you get Inception, you get sucked into a loop, so careful for that. You know, once again, the car brigade is really tightened up on the back of the protest, so it's like I've got one car that basically is to my left. So it's just tough for me to kind of keep that distance. And I've got the pole up pretty high, but because I'm not familiar with the streets, I don't want to go any higher. You know, and snag a power line and have a really bad day. If you're watching this on a scrape, you know, particularly if you're watching like on some chud site and they're scraping, one, people let us know. Two, lawyers will be sending emails tomorrow. Three, if you're watching the stream, you might as well just go to the source and watch it on our feed. Longtime malcontents will probably remember there was I always love it when people are like, hey, so-and-so was scraping your feed right now, because like I just called them out of the live. And there was this group called them out of the live, and they were like, he's not gonna get it pulled down, yada yada. Letter went out next day, like about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We got an email from Twitch like 10 minutes later. Pulled down. I don't know if the chuds have gotten bored or if the chuds have just kind of dissolved. The streamers have formed their own little press pool, basically. Got Rose, Adam Costello, Carissa, and myself. We're all probably within about 20 feet of each other. See, like, I don't know, I'll tip this up. Like, these are the power lines that scare me, because these are life-ending. And yeah, fully extended pole would snag those. If you're just tuning in, we're in Tacoma. This is a protest of it's really hard to put it in a box. This protest was called because a Tacoma police officer drove through a group of people yesterday. You can read the story on malcontentnews.com. We have videos, we have tweets, we have connection, press release. We did hours of research for that story and trying to get the story right. So malcontentnews.com. And again, there's another pause. Ugh. All right, the chuds are still around. The person who said that I wasn't a chud, but I'm seeing some chuds. So I think they're just maintaining a lower profile. As I was saying, it's really hard to put a label on this. Is it a Black Lives Matter protest? Yeah, kind of. Is it a protest over the police striking a group of people on the road yesterday? Yeah, sort of. Is it a direct action protest? Yeah, sort of. And I think that's why we're kind of seeing some confusion within the protest group itself, where they'll like stop and there's kind of debate on what direction to go and what they're going to do. And then they keep moving again. Of what we're capturing at this point, when the march started initially, there was a lot of direct action going on. And things were super funky. And things were super funky. And now, it's definitely dialed back. There were people engaged in the direct action that were being told to stop. There were other people cheering them on. But as more and more direct action was happening, and our observation, it seemed indiscriminate, the main body of protesters were generally just like, stop. And there, well, you know, again, what I don't know is, because the group has gotten a little smaller, so yes, it's very possible there's direct action going on somewhere else, and I'm not aware of that. Tacoma police kind of did a "you shall not pass" at one point. And formed a line with bike officers and foot officers, and the body of protesters turned and went in the other direction. So generally the revving of the engines are chuds. There's a very, very tight car brigade behind me. We know that there's protesters from Seattle, Portland, Tacoma, and Olympia here. And the group has stopped again. So there's Tacoma PD has maintaining a low profile again. There's been burnouts tonight. It's been the chuds doing it. There's been a lot of squealing tires and all around. Oh my God, when is the last time you saw an old school barber pole? Like, seriously? Wow. We're gonna go switch over here to Rose. I just had deja vu right now, and not good deja vu. That's really weird. Glitch in the Matrix. That's what they said deja vu was. I just had wicked deja vu. What's this car doing? What's this? Like, is this part of the car? Well, no one's freaking out. For those of you just tuning in, we're live. We're in Tacoma, Washington. This is a protest that was sparked by a city of Tacoma police car striking a group of people yesterday. And that's essentially what started this protest. But there's definitely a diversity of agenda and tactics for the people that are here. So again, what that is that's a chud, but they're not going to be able to get through the car brigade. You know, it's funny. It's like, you know, is anybody doing burnouts here tonight? Yeah, the chuds are. They're doing it as an intimidation tactic. And again, there's a pause, and like whenever there's a pause, you know, people's kind of, I can tell there's not a lot of people here who've protested before. I guess that's the best way to put it.
So you guys take a digger there real quick up the cages for us?
Not sure. I don't.
Everyone's a be stressed out.
Out of your home! In the street! Out of your home! In the street!
I'm guessing that as somebody who is yelling out from a window, I can't. You can probably see. I can't see. No, a chud is a cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. It's a 1984 movie. Look it up.
They're gonna start moving.
I was watching Jared stream the whole way up here. Allegedly, that's how fast I was going. No, where you guys were at the bridge earlier, there's a huge line of cops in the road over there. I followed you guys' whole trail. I walked by all the cops. No, I'm just not.
It's like, oh, it's so pretentious, streaming the concrete and streaming your face. It shows you're not really about the cause.
Oh my goodness gracious. You don't show enough, you show too little.
Exactly.
I could do a better job.
Okay, then go do exactly.
Yeah, then get your happy ass out here.
For real.
Put on 30 pounds of safety equipment, carry 20 pounds of camera gear, and let's see your happy ass do it. No bathroom, no water, no food. That's right. You just got a little streamer life there. We all talk about you. Not all of you. Many of you we talk, we love that con. It's a great con, but some of you, yeah, we talk about you. Okay, thank you. I'm trying, right? Trying to keep as far. I mean, I get it. This has been a tough one to film tonight. It's just like, I don't know, they have a little out of practice. I mean, I haven't been in the field, in a few weeks, I guess, maybe a month. So maybe I'm a little out of practice. There hasn't been a whole lot of protests to cover.
For their service? Is that you, buddy? Bitch boy? Hey, just so you don't know
So, not sure. That wasn't directed at me, that comment that was talking to a chud over to the left. There's some chuds that are kind of following the group loosely at the back. I mean, you can't, it's like, you can't call them counter protesters because like there's no organization. It's literally just like 2, 3, 4 people pop up, rah, rah, rah. They follow for a couple of blocks and they disappear.
Antifa's out here fucking shit up. That's all good. I'm gonna take a picture of my tire tomorrow, bro. Black Lives Matter, yeah, my ass. Alright, cool. You're gonna have to.
So that was a black person saying that. So it goes all the way back to the very beginning conversations. You'll have to watch the very beginning of the stream where a couple of white people, they were white, got in my face for being white. And so, here is a few black people here, Black Lives Matter my ass. Look, we try to be fair and balanced. I have had people from the political right come back on the stream afterwards and say, you know what, thank you. I don't agree with one word you said, but at least I can get it. And when we do our shows, we do shows on Mondays and Thursdays, we do streams, and we get people that send us email, comments and feedbacks and stuff. And when I get people complaining from both sides, then I'm like, we did a right job. We did it right. There is a huge police presence in front of us. So what I'm going to do is move up. Thank you. Coming on your left. And we're back by the McDonald's. And the police have backed off. I can only guess that people who are familiar with me, I've talked to some of the people who aren't familiar with me, and things have calmed down. There was a lot of police, but they're essentially backing off.
We're further from everybody. They're rattled.
Wow, turn on your headlights, bro. Made me nervous. Pulled out of the parking lot with purpose. No headlights. I was just thinking to myself, holy shit. Yeah. What I don't know, right, I'm way ahead of the protesters now. But as you can see, now the protesters are heading this way. What happened previously is the protesters had changed direction. And so I wasn't sure. Earlier in the stream, there was a situation where all the protesters and the police were maybe a block apart, and the protest group actually changed direction. And there was a bunch of streamers, because we generally, when the police show up, we move up to the front. So
Put that flag out? Yep, rip the flag up. Cops moving in. Hey, they're moving up. Jeez, there's glass everywhere. Trey, don't go too close, because if they charge, they're gonna get to this group quickly. They're gonna what? If they charge, they're gonna get on those bikes and be on us quick, so we want to stay with the front of the crowd. We don't want to get ahead of the crowd. Those of you that can't tell, there's a huge second group back behind them, too. Group of riot cops is moving forward now.
These are all bike cops right in front. Fuck you, kid! I'm so fucking joking! Fuck you, bullshit!
Everybody please share this out. Famous reacts.
How many of you fucking Put on your fucking white beaters and go home! Motherfucker! How many of you voted for Trump? How many of you voted for Trump?
Just so you guys know, the line of protesters is right here. There's just opposite sides of the intersection separating the two groups right now.
Yeah, this is such a weird vibe.
Standing there, hanging out. Have a nice Sunday.
Just a giant standoff. Nothing going on.
PPP goes oink, 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 oink. PPP goes oink, oink, oink. Many of us didn't get it! Many of us didn't get it! Many of us didn't get it!
So these two right in front of us are Chud streamers, Red Wing streamers. They're currently aimed at the crowd, streaming the crowd. Yes, I did get my helmet.
I swear I have to help her. Like, I always have like wash and.
So the two on the corner filming the crowd, they're the two Patriot streamers. They're what? They're the two Red Wing streamers. Those guys? Yeah.
Right at my face and then shot right past my face, and another photographer was like, "Did you try to shoot you?" I was like, slowed it down. And like, yeah, I didn't realize.
You can't stop!
I've been especially in the DSS.
You can't stop! We're just getting started!
The car horns are a nice little touch, huh? I always enjoy the car horns. It's chilly.
It's because the water's right there. Yeah, they're gonna try and kettle. There's cups up here, there's cups down here, and there's this big line right here.
Oh, yep, see, there they are.
Wow, windows just being broken right here.
behind us.
Literally, police are right here. Windows literally feet away being smashed.
Hanging out with bike cops.
The cops are about 45 yards from the building over there that's getting broken.
Wagging down the street, but I can't see it from here, so I can't verify that. Seems like we are marching back up the street.
Hey yo, straight up, how does it feel knowing that your kids hate us, hate you, even more than we hate you?
Nice toasty MD2, I think.
This place is like a doorknob store or something.
Doorknob stuff?
It's like safes and shit.
They sell doorknobs and doorknobs accessories.
Doorknobs and doorknob accessories.
They got a bunch of safes and shit too.
Glass on the ground, dude.
Yeah, that safe got busted open.
Alright, I'm gonna play in the glass. Oh, the safe did get busted open.
Yeah, someone busted one of the safes open. Jeez.
She's really dancing on the police. Look at her. Oh, that is lovely. Dancing. Gigging in front of the police. I fucking love it. Pearl, a nice moves. The Harlem shaking everything. Gigging, there he goes. Ooh. Oh my gosh, like none of them are wearing masks.
Go home.
One without mask, another one without a mask, another one without a mask.
No, y'all just mindlessly following orders. Because this is not good.
This is not good, man.
Y'all are not securing anybody's safety,
He's
including your own.
having no mask, no mask, no mask.
What would happen
no
if
mask, no mask, no mask, no mask, no mask, no mask. Oh, these guys have like half a mask. I don't know. I guess half a mask. Basically, they aren't wearing any masks. The police don't feel like they have to wear masks. Wendy, the bikes don't have, the bike cops don't because they're on bikes. What does that have to do with them not having to wear masks?
Reckless endangerment. Didn't care. I saw no officer respond to the scene.
Hey. Good. Uh-oh, hold on. Hey.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be with you.
Good to see you.
I can see
Hey.
I'm really upset. These guys slashed my fucking van tires for no fucking reason. You're
What?
fucking breaking all this shit, writing Black Lives Matter on that shit. I'm not with that shit. That's so corny. I'm like,
Oh, your car, on your car?
yeah, on my car, they're tagging everything Black Lives Matter. It's like, yeah, I work too goddamn hard for my people, man. To see these motherfuckers just push everything away. It's like, I hate this shit.
I'm sorry.
You're not Black Lives Matter. Tag your shit. I don't care what you tag. Don't tag Black Lives Matter on that shit. So the news come out tomorrow and they fucking say black people are burning the goddamn city down. Black people get shit on enough.
I know, honey.
We get shit on enough. This is bullshit. I'm like, fuck these dudes. I'm tired of these motherfuckers, man.
I'm sorry, honey.
The phoniest, fakest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. TPD fucked us all up yesterday. We didn't even do anything. You guys ran into 6 of our peaceful protesters and killed somebody.
Not even that. You guys hit
You don't even
innocent
care
people,
about none
but
of
you
this
got
shit.
Antifa here causing hell. You guys don't do nothing. You lost
They
your
tried to
damn
shoot me
mind.
yesterday. I was just peacefully protesting and I care about my people. I'm not doing that. I don't care about none of this shit.
I'm sorry, honey.
It's your fault. Because of y'all. If you're doing this right now, I can't even imagine what you're doing when the public isn't looking in prison. I can't even imagine.
People will support the police. You're supporting us. Don't you guys understand that?
I didn't even, nobody's here, everyone's gone.
No,
Oh,
it's
wow.
just Antifa here now.
Everyone left. There's literally nobody around here except for the police. So I don't know what exactly is going on. Basically, everybody's gone. There's nothing but the Tacoma Police Department out here right now. Yeah, I just realized literally nobody is here right now. No, the police ran over some people yesterday, and the person last I heard was in critical condition and had like internal bleeding. And so people are upset naturally and came out here today in response to that, but yeah. Oh, I don't know necessarily if they died or not. He's really upset. I don't want to ask. It's not nice. But yeah, I was reading that there's just Tacoma PD standing here. I gotta head home soon too. I gotta get back to my kids.
Get home, get saved.
Sorry, he's so upset.
Right, yeah, no. It's real life out here. Just a double standard.
You dumbasses. Exactly, Jordan.
Cowboys showed up yesterday and bear maced my whole fucking crowd. That bear maced me at point blank range with both eyes. And bear maced a bunch of other people and started swinging on people and shit, right?
Wow.
Cops, just like that, right there,
Didn't
right?
do anything,
Didn't
right?
do a motherfucking thing.
Of
Didn't
course.
do nothing.
Of
Didn't do
course.
nothing.
Of
After they just got done cracking that innocent black girl who's just sitting down, reading her goddamn sign, sitting on the thing. Big ass white dude comes up, cracked her in the fucking face with a baton for no fucking reason. Two big ass truck full of Proud Boys pulled up and literally attacked everybody. And they just sat there.
Yeah, I heard. I
cannot believe it. That's why people are like, oh, you're pushing all these. No, these rhetorics are real.
It's
These
true.
things happen.
It's true. When I was at CHOP, the SPD was playing football with the fucking
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I just couldn't believe it.
It really is.
I was like, BLM supporters are always peaceful. That's my thing.
I know.
You guys are aggressive situation first.
Oh, wait, I know.
Always attack us first.
Yeah.
I don't get that. If there had been a group of MAGA supporters and I ran up,
No, they would have supported him. They would have
killed me.
Yeah, they would have.
Death.
Exactly, they would have.
I just don't understand that.
Piece of
I don't
shit.
get it.
I know.
Yeah, you need to be fired. You're a piece of shit.
I'm ordering you to leave this roadway immediately to the north. Turn around and leave now. If you do not leave, you will be arrested.
Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. He's instructing him to start arresting us.
They're like, he's trying to take pictures of it.
Who?
The cop with the camera.
Where is he?
Right in front of me.
Yeah.
It's like right in front of me.
Take pictures all
Like,
they
he's
want.
like
We're not even
Oh,
with those
oh,
guys. I hate those
oh,
fucking guys. Please, get them out of here.
Oh, he does have a camera. That cop does have it. Look, he's got a camera out.
He's like, look at that group of brown people. Let me go to the fuck with them.
And there's a photographer across the street doing the same thing.
Trump for president. James, you're clearly a fucking idiot, dude. Hey, how far away is the
Oh, they got
park from where
grenades
we
on them?
started?
Oh my god. They're ready to blow some people up.
They're flashbangs and shit.
Oh, she said they're flashbangs. They just look like grenades.
Hey, Henry, where's the park where we started? How far?
It's down this street.
It is?
Down this street.
Is it far away?
I mean, you see that lit up? You see that lit up building?
Yeah.
It's right behind that building.
Okay, so I just keep going straight down and right there? Okay, because I'm probably going to have to head out and get back to my kids soon.
We'll probably get out of here.
Yeah, are you guys going to walk that way?
We parked over here.
This is like,
and his car got.
because you know how the police operate. Doesn't matter. We're not doing nothing. They're gonna see the group of brown people automatically come fuck with us.
Let's go so I don't have to.
You know how that shit works.
Because it's the energy for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you, girl.
I'll see you, honey.
Yeah.
I'll see you later. There's nobody left. This is literally these people here. This is it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave in a second.
You wanna ride?
No, it's okay. I can ride.
All these Antifa dudes don't like you. They know who you are. Right?
It's okay.
And the police, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, can we take you to your car at least?
Huh?
Can we take you to your car at least? Between the Antifa and the police, man, it's a lot of risk out there for you being out here. Like, it is.
Okay, if you guys... Are you sure? I don't want to inconvenience you guys.
Not inconvenience?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I got it too.
You have two major groups of people that want to hurt you.
Okay, alright. Yeah, if you guys want to, it's okay. Alright.
Burn it down.
Okay. Yeah. It's your turn. Alright, you guys. I gotta head out, you guys. There's other streamers though, but I have to get home to my kids. But yeah.
Burn it down.
I don't want to say another motherfucking
Push. They were just like, all right, we're gonna stand here. Moving a couple inches. Don't.
They're probably just trying to protect that courthouse.
Yeah, I'd assume they wanted to protect the courthouse and prison.
Or whatever that was, public health or public something office. Or it was. It looked like there was a jail on the backside of it.
Yeah, there was.
I think it was.
They got real upsetty about the jail, I think.
Maniacs. Guitar maniacs. Buy, sell, trade.
Yeah, everybody's wearing
Horizontal. We got some guitars in there. Go in there from a factory. If I could play guitar, I'd be a country singer. I'd serenade.
New pout shots.
Everybody would think country music.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Tell me the $50 we Gregor lost. I don't remember making any bet. Wait, was that fun?
Yeah.
Connor lost.
Yeah, you got knocked out.
Like Nate Robinson did? That bad?
I wouldn't say that bad. It was pretty close.
I totally spaced it. It was last night. I haven't seen the ads.
Yeah, it was while we were at ice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We were fighting fascists when that fight happened. I didn't see it. I don't remember betting anybody some money, but...
This thing looks goofy as hell.
What the hell?
Those birds. What the hell? Yeah, that's dope. I never thought about that, dude. The country t-shirt has the crop top.
Oh yeah, interesting fit.
Take your yeehaw shirt and tie it up. Now that's fashion. Look at this though.
Look at those tits.
No, not the tits, dude. The country shirt tied around the waist like that, dude. And those tits, those are some nice, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I like that one in the back.
That red one?
Yeah.
What does it say on it?
I don't know. Some type of Asian.
They went down that way?
They went down Foster. They went by the coffee shop.
Really?
Next block over.
Are you sure? Are you messing with me?
Why would he like?
Alright.
Right.
Because I thought I saw him going that way. Thank you, sorry. Okay.
What was it? Somebody got ran over last night?
Yeah. Couple people. Antifa HQ. George Soros owns the building. Hope you guys know I'm kidding. Or am I? Some people would argue that it already is the Pentagon. Oh, I'm talking to my friends on my phone. I'm not sure where we meet. We're looking. Ninth and Commerce. I'm not by myself. I'm still waiting on my check. Where are you?
Occupying the roadway.
There's like 10 of us.
You go home.
We don't know where north is. I don't know where north is. Who knows where north is? I mean, yeah, I know.
150 people blocking the intersection.
This is a legal protest. We have enough people.
Respect our First Amendment.
This one,
Uno is their First Amendment.
it's allowing vehicles to come. What is this vehicle right here? No, we don't want to slid down and make shoes.
Oh, that's the worst. I hate that. You have boots on. You have to take the boots off. I just have to loosen it. Yeah, I think so. I'll let you know.
If they move back one,
It's on camera if they move in on you, you know?
They need at least 6, bare minimum.
Oh no, first they move their bikes, and then they start.
That's true. We'll let you know. And I mean, look how many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people versus however many of them there are. We're not really a threat.
It's like, I just will never understand.
Oh.
You know you from Seattle Tangential.
Roadway illegally after all.
We're so threatening.
By the way, at least if y'all are going to be out here in mass, at least get proper equipment, please. Y'all even properly on.
Oh, you fixed your shoes.
That's like
a lot of y'all are not
$1,000 that you don't need to spend.
It's something that you would not be ready for it. You are at ease, but
That is not the goal. That's all I'm saying. That's not the goal. Oh no!
I mean, honestly, it's not even worth it.
No, I really don't think this is the go, but just in case.
Not the
I'm
plan.
just waiting for them to move their bikes, and then I'm gonna start to move.
Let's keep believing. First people get arrested.
Oh! Is it happening? Yeah. Is it happening? Okay. I wonder how far they're gonna push us. For 5 people! There's literally 5 people on the road right now. There's no one here. It's literally just us. There's no one here. There's no one here. There's like, how many of them there are? We're outnumbered 10 to 1. Literally outnumbered 10 to 1, and they're pushing us back. There's no one here. There's no one here. It's pretty funny. Yeah, how many blocks will they do this? This is hilarious. 5 people in the street. Tacoma goes hard, y'all. Tacoma goes real hard. Oh, we're holding at the McDonald's. Oh, it was for the McDonald's. Oh.
They are protecting the arches.
Look at that picture. They're protecting McDonald's.
Protecting the arches.
Oh, bless.
Does this count as dispersed? Are we good here?
Yeah, we're good now.
No, like straight up, like, are we good here?
Like now that they're protecting McDonald's?
No, like
genuinely. Like actually.
Where the boundaries, where the Oscars.
Honestly, this is a waste of my time. I don't even know what
Bro.
Tacoma thinking about this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the street. Oh shit! Look, they're lining up. Bruh. Bruh. Oh look, I have 34 viewers. That's the most I've ever gotten. We're literally doing nothing. There's 5 people in the street. They're just protecting McDonald's. There's no one in the streets. There's literally 5 of us.
I would never understand. Y'all seen any commanding officers?
In the back, in that car, yeah.
And the guy in the...
What, like on the
commanding
other
officer back there.
Oh, are there bars like down here?
They clowns. Tacoma goes hard. They push 5 protesters back with like 50 cops pushing 5 protesters back. Tacoma goes hard, yo. That's why they're there. Look at them. They're so excited to use that. Look at that. On us. You know us. You know me. I'm not a threat. Just protecting the McDonald's. Oh, wait, northbound. I don't know. You'd get arrested? For that? I don't know. Don't give me ideas, bro. Don't give me ideas. That's what would happen. I'm not saying that that would happen, but yeah, I'm sure that even when we did it. No, it's not. It's not worth it, but...
Y'all already know that? I didn't hear that.
What was it? Oh, okay, good to know.
Right here, either the dude with the bike check us or we're getting shot.
Yeah. Oh, I did get some people in that front of the
If we can do this all without an arrest, that'd be cool. Nobody has to get arrested or hurt.
I'm all about it. Oh, bye.
I would love a beer. I don't want to be here. I want to go get a beer.
Quit your jobs. Hope you're going home to fix your resume.
Good, just have one.
Because you all...
Stop having more evenings.
You all can do better than this. There's better ways to help the community. Y'all can find better jobs. I know you're better than this. You know you're better than this. Your family knows you're better than this. There's better options. Literally better options.
Y'all ain't never gonna sleep because of me.
I mean, honestly, they probably don't get any sleep on themselves. Like, how do they sleep? How do they
Just kidding,
sleep?
I actually want to go sleep.
I mean, we could actually go.
Yeah, we totally can.
I don't know how far back we're gonna move back us.
Like, that's the thing. Like, I mean, we're parked that way, so I kind of gotta go this way. Oh my god.
Because they want to distract other positions. That shit was well, Carver Gang killed it.
That is so cool.
Is the line moving back yet?
Oh, you're literally blocking our way home.
Be the prize.
Liberate the arches.
Liberate the arches. Liberate the arches.
That's the fucking loophole.
Protecting McDonald's. All for 5 people in the street. There's literally just 5 people here hanging out.
I mean, I legit need to go that way, but I feel like I'm gonna get topped.
Oh, great. Now you guys with me back to station.
This short person down here that's
Who has this massive riot line?
I don't know.
No idea. It's very unnecessary. Do you not realize that there's no one here in the block? It's over. It's done. There's no one here. No one's coming back. You guys can go home. They really should send you home. It's really unfair to you guys, but you could just quit your jobs.
such a huge waste of your time.
It's a huge waste of your time.
I think I get to take these home on the weekend.
I think some of them are personal.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's definitely bring your own bike birthday.
Bring your own bike?
I want to hear secrets don't air.
No, I think they fucking do. Because I remember there was like a boycott.
Running over people in the streets, like a couple blocks away.
Oh, buddy got a refreshing drink.
They miraculously fell
as
the car happened to be driving in that direction.
Oh, look, are they leaving finally? God damn. They just like... I think they might finally be clearing this intersection. Literally,
Liberate the arches.
Liberate the arches. There's probably 100 of them here blocking this intersection. There's maybe 10 of us here just trying to get back to our cars. The march has dispersed. They're blocking nothing.
Y'all ain't got no backup.
The flag.
I was gonna save that.
It's my souvenir.
We're going home. Let's go. They're clearing the intersection.
Please clear the intersection.
How long?
You are a... You are blocking a public roadway.
Over half an hour because it was before 10.
Yeah, my phone died real early.
Oh, I blocked Lord Bongs.
What?
Oh, there's just assholes in the comments.
Did you see Crystal's Masters? No. That is all.
Not what?
Monday.
Time to go, Jailbird. That's all.
What's up?
No, we'll come with you in a minute.
I don't believe you.
Like,
I have.
It's fine. We're not doing anything.
My duck lane is not ready to leave yet, so that means I'm not. Oh, they're letting
they're
traffic
clearing the
through.
intersection.
They're letting what is happening?
The traffic can go through, but we can't go through yet. Can we go through, please?
Literally, I want to go walk down 9th Street and park down there.
I mean, I think maybe if we take the sidewalk, then we might be able to go.
Is that chill? Can we go run on this? Let's just go to McDonald's. We're just gonna... Oh, fine.
That's such a valid.
That's how scared we are. We can't even go through McDonald's. Like, that's how much, how little of a threat we are. We're too scared to walk through McDonald's that she'll fucking, like, you know, beat us up. Because y'all can do whatever the fuck you want.
Why is that side not closed to this one?
Come on, just let us through. For real, yo. Go home. We're wasting your time. Y'all can do better things with your lives. Come on.
Like, can you just go back a block and let us walk?
Yeah, it's just one block. Just one block.
Yeah, like-
just one block. Bitch in the half. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Look, they're walking on the sidewalk. What up? What up, sidewalk walkers? Fuck 12! Literally, you're blocking nothing. You're no longer blocking anything. You're literally blocking nothing. Like, there's no one here. There's no one here. They're literally just blocking nothing. There's cars going across the street behind them, and this is nothing behind us. Literally blocking nothing.
Half the thing, this is the dumbest thing. Do you realize how stupid you look right now? And this is global, too. The whole world is looking at how
I mean, y'all have a fucking audience over there. Look, see that you're blocking nothing. Block the golden arches. You gotta screenshot this shit. Nah, we don't need bodies. We're chilling. There's literally 5 of us, and these cops are blocking nothing. So there's nothing they can block.
And there's a lot of cops right behind you. Watch out.
Ooh, bye bye. Bye, dead-faced. You gone.
Okay, the commanding officer, that's the lieutenant, right?
Those are catcher knee pads. Yeah. They really make you bring your own gear.
Like, some of them brought their own bikes from home.
Oh shit, it's the jail bus.
They don't even provide them their own bikes. How sad. Protect the arches. Protect McDonald's. They're literally blocking nothing. There's traffic going behind them.
Oh, they're in little buses?
Bye.
Is that a casino bus? Oh, the community center bus. They had to
Fuck the police!
I mean, honestly, they probably had to borrow some bikes, too. They didn't have enough bikes for this operation that they had to call in some favors. That one over there, that blue one, that's ain't no type.
Chartreuse!
Oh, yes, that's chartreuse bike! Yes, we love the colors! A color palette!
Well, not too bad, you a bitch in the house.
I know.
Bye. Bye. Oh, look, they're all leaving. Leaving you behind. They get to go home. Why don't you guys get to go home?
Yeah, it's messed up.
That's fucked.
These are the people who don't make their own decisions.
Oh, no, they just follow directions.
Y'all just follow orders? Yeah.
I know.
Oh shit. Like straight up, y'all didn't realize? For real? Okay.
Without your badge, you a bitch in the ass. Black lives matter, brown lives matter. Quit your job, that shit don't matter. Oh, are they leaving? Oh, look at that. Finally. Look, there's literally no one here. No one here. There's no one here. Or we just go home. Move back! 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 Bye! Oh, look at them dragging their bikes. Dragging them bikes.
Throw nails on the ground so all their bike tires are jacked.
Move back!
Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Oh, look! The street's clear now. Look, they're all on the sidewalk.
Wait, are you going with the sidewalk?
Are they protecting the bail bonds, please? They are protecting the bail bonds. They went from blocking the street for nothing to blocking bail bonds. That's already been destroyed. They're protecting the bail bonds building. Bye. Bye. This is your job. You have to protect this. Go home. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you. Go the fuck home.
Can I ask
so sad.
the bail bond agency?
mean, it's a little lost cause. It's a little too late. It's a little too late. That ship sailed. And now they protect it. Now that everyone's gone.
I mean, I know y'all don't want to be out here doing this shit, right?
Just doing what we're told.
I don't know, they're drones. Drones like love you.
Bye, love you. Oh. Bye. Fuck. Antifa.
No, but like literally, fuck us. We need it. Fuck us.
Shall we, guys?
I mean, should we move on?
We should probably go. Ramsey says let's go home.
Yeah, let's go. I
think we're done. They're just protecting the bail bonds building.
Protect Aladdin, bail bonds.
I hope you guys get to go home soon. Or not, because maybe you can realize how shitty your job is.
Always property over people.
Property over people. Let's vámonos. Where'd this come from?
I want a beer.
Okay. Let's scram. Oh my god.
Antifa soccer's dangerous.
Water bottle's scary.
They are. Well, no, see, that's
Water bottle scary. Okay. Let's go. Bye. Don't worry, we're not trying to go to the bail bonds building. There's nothing for us there. You don't need to move to block it for us.
Better be that. Be a good one. Just taking a stroll around the block.
Okay, thanks. Love y'all.
Okay, bye.
Bye, good night. All cops are proud boys.
Protect Aladdin, bail bonds.
Protect
bail bonds.
Okay, bye.
Did he live?
Yeah.
He did. Okay, that's good. That's good.
As far as I know, everyone lived. It's just people are seriously injured.
Right.
And it's a fucked up situation. The dude that did it, he's a 29-year veteran, and something needs to happen. Point blank.
The officer, he's almost a 30-year veteran of the school police department.
And he should know better. The news tried to say that he had no room to back up or anything like that. I can show you plenty of different videos where he had room to back up. He backed up, gunned it, and then fucking drove forward into the crowd.
Like, there are videos where you can literally see him, like, he pulls forward and everybody swarms his car, and he literally, like, puts his car in reverse, stops, revs his engine, and then, like, guns it forward and just knocks everybody down. Like,
I heard someone say that he revved his engine trying to, like, scare people away. Like, he was trying to intimidate or just, like, trying to get people to back off the car.
No.
Why did he pull down into the crowd by himself?
He pulled up to the crowd.
By
we
himself.
We were already blocking the intersection. He pulled up to the crowd, literally like this, right up to the crowd.
Right.
Bumper on the fucking people.
Well, why did he get by? He was by himself. He was like a lone squad car that drove down into that crowd, right?
He went down the hill because there was a car that came down.
There was a car that was sliding in the
Yeah, we saw that one.
Intersection.
Yeah.
He came up and he trying to tailgate him.
Okay.
This is why he went down that way to begin with, and then he was trying to go down that way because he saw him go. And then the cop came, and then that's when everything, like, got out of hand.
Right.
And then my other friend, his whole left leg is fucked. Like, his ankle's broke, his knee is broke. Like, there's pictures last night that, like, he was sending me while he was in the hospital, and it's, like, his bones are all out of his leg.
A bullet hole.
A bullet hole in his ankle. I'll show you, yeah.
Someone got...
She's got the picture.
My friend, yeah.
Make sure if there's any names on the screen. I don't want to... What the hell? I want to show you guys. This is your... Wow, that's... Oh gosh, just all the skin off the leg there. And that's a bullet hole down in the ankle right there?
Yeah.
Just walk across.
Who? Yeah, I think you're right. Who shot him in the ankle?
The cop.
So after the incident, so that's what not a lot of people saw was what happened after that. Like there was a big skirmish with the police afterwards.
Right.
And like, so how many people got shot?
Just him, apparently.
In the ankle.
Yeah.
I know that I got down here just after that, and there was like people had cleared out, and there was, you know, people that had left like water and stuff for people that had been pepper sprayed, and, you know, there was things like that.
No pictures on camera, but that's a fat hole.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
That's right through the top of the ankle, too.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. So, yeah, what I'm seeing is their friend is in the hospital that was after the police encounter where you saw the video where the cop drove through that crowd. They had a kind of a standoff with the police as well. And their friend, and I mean, I'm looking at the picture right now, was shot in the ankle by the police. That is a sizable hole, too. Like the size of my thumb. That's no joke.
A little bit bigger than 9mm, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably a 40 cal.
Ooh. Is he now with his injuries to his legs? Is it going to affect his ability to walk, or is he going to make a full recovery? Do you know?
We have no idea. We know that he's home now. Both of them are home. They're
Really?
both on crutches.
Well, it's a blessing that they're at home though, and they're not still, inferred.
The one who got ran over, Anthony, we were very scared that he was going to be paralyzed because in the video you can see that when the cop first rolled over him, he rolled over onto his back, and the back tires of the police cruiser like rolled over his back, like his lower back.
That was hard to watch. Yeah.
So we were worried that he was going to be paralyzed and have some injuries to his spine or vertebrae or something because.
How old is Anthony? Is he a younger person?
He is 22.
So he's a younger guy.
Yeah. And the other gentleman, he is 22 as well.
Was that like a street crew, or was it just like a street team, or was it just like kind of a random grouping of?
It was
just a night in Tacoma.
Just a meet.
Just a night in Tacoma, yeah. Okay.
Just some people on the streets.
Yeah.
Oh, they're leaving. Bye.
Ooh.
Need some WD-40. It sounds like.
That's the telltale sign that the bicycle police are coming through, because you always hear this speakity.
No, literally. Are you on YouTube Live or?
Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Yeah. CJTV is my platform. If you guys ever want to check it out, yeah. Whew, it's cold.
Where's the crew? I'm waiting for the crew to come back.
I think, who knows? It looks.
Fuck this fucking fan. Why? The light is literally green.
All right, y'all. Take it easy, man. Stay safe out here, all right? Stay warm, too. It's cold.